Welcome to the WHHI News. I'm Allie McNair, and here's a look at your headlines. The Cullinan County Court clerk, who's accused of jury tampering by Alec Murdaugh's lawyers, is fighting back. Becky Hill is hiring two high-profile attorneys of her own, State Representative Justin Bamberg and former U.S. Attorney Will Lewis, whose mother is a federal judge. Now, Hill is accused of talking to jurors about the case during the trial and unduly influencing the quickly returned verdict that convicted Murdaugh of killing his wife and son. And with all the documentaries out there on the case, now the Lifetime Network is going to release a movie version of the murders next month with Bill Pullman starring as Murdaugh. The movie's titled Murdaugh Murders, the Movie. The Lifetime movie will be the first fictionalized account to follow the slew of documentaries that already have been released. Netflix recently announced it would add 3 more episodes of its Murdaugh Murders, a Southern Scandal series. Well, lately, visits by Republican presidential candidates have been scattered single-candidate fundraisers, but the state Republican Party will try to bring all the hopefuls together again in December at Myrtle Beach. The second First in the South Republican Action Conference will be held December 7th through the 10th, with the goal of bringing over 800 party activists together to hear the candidates and learn how to mobilize voters. Well, there's no controversy nor party squabbling as our state and country try to deal with Alzheimer's. The state legislature unanimously passed a bill this spring that sets up an advisory council for the Department on Aging's Alzheimer Resource Coordination Center to create and update a plan to address Alzheimer's as well as dementia. The governor ceremonially signed the bill this week. According to the Alzheimer's Association, there are nearly 100,000 people with Alzheimer's in the state now. That number is expected to grow to 125,000 in the next 2 years, with more than twice than that number of family members who will be caring for them. The bill requires 3 state departments to coordinate their efforts into a plan to address that issue while waiting for a cure. Well, up to 40 teams of professional fishermen are congregating in Port Royal this weekend for the Southern Redfish Cup, billed as the premier professional fishing tournament in the Low Country, and it's the first one in the Beaufort area since 2020. The pros will be fishing for all those redfish and a $16,000 purse. Keepable redfish are between 15 and 23 inches long, and they weigh about 2.5 pounds, but the state record is a 75-pounder caught back in 1965. Now, for more information on this event, visit southernredfishcup.com. And for information on these stories and much more, you can go to the news sources on your screen. And be sure to check us out at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And if you have a story idea, feel free to email us at news@WHHITV.com. Hey, it's time for sports. Who's got that? Justin Jarrett. Justin?
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Lowco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. And it's time for another week of high school football in the Lowco. Week 3 kicks off a day early when Bluffton kicks off at home against Frederica Academy at 6:30 p.m., with the Lowco-on-Lowco clash between May River and Battery Creek following at 7:30 in Beaufort. Then we have a near full slate of 10 matchups on Lowco Friday night. But first, we need to close the books on Week 2 by picking a Lowco High School Football Player of the Week, and we need your help. Head over to the Lowco Sports Facebook or Twitter page to find a link to the Week 2 Lowco High School Football Spotlight newsletter, where you can review the 12 nominees and cast your ballot. We'll announce the winner on Lowco Game Day Live, streaming live at 12:30 p.m. Friday on the Lowco Media YouTube channel to get you ready for kickoff. We did have one big volleyball matchup on tap last night, and John Paul II won a battle of unbeatens with an impressive 3-0 sweep of Patrick Henry. Termini and Bela Crespo each had 5 kills, and Lili Lutheran racked up 26 digs to fuel a terrific defensive effort from the Golden Warriors. JP2 is back at it tonight at Beaufort Academy. We'll go live tonight after the football games with a new episode of the Lowco Sports Lowdown and get you caught up on what's happening on the Lowco sports scene and what's to come this weekend. Hope you can join us. For Lowco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Lowco.
Thanks a lot, Justin. Now Maria Soden has our forecast. Maria?
Thanks, Hallie. Yep, so taking a look ahead, we are keeping an eye on Tropical Storm Lee, but right now it is unclear which direction it's going to go, but you should be preparing just in case it does head our way. But looking ahead at this weekend, it does look like we're getting quite a bit of rain, but it should be clearing up by next week. So taking a look at Friday, it's going to be partly cloudy with scattered thunderstorms throughout the afternoon and the evening. Hillnet's going to have a high of 87, a low of 76. Bluffton's going to have a high 89, a low of 74. And Beaufort's going to have a high 89, a low of 75. The sunrise for Friday is going to be at 7:02 and sunset's going to be at 7:38. Taking a look at the beach tides, low tide's going to be at 11:51 a.m. and high tide's going to be at 4:52 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the weekend, into the weekend, Saturday's going to be cloudy with heavy thunderstorms in the afternoon, and those are going to continue on into the evening. Highs in the 80s, lows in the 70s. Come Sunday, it's going to be sunny to partly cloudy in the morning. Then we are going to see some scattered afternoon thunderstorms, but it should be clearing up by the evening. And then come Monday, it's going to be cloudy, but we won't be seeing any rain, and it's going to be highs in the 80s, lows in the 70s. That's it for today. Let's head it back to the desk.
All right, Maria, thanks so much. When we come back, we're going to find out about the United Way of the Low Country's annual campaign and its goals. Stay right there.